Uh, Hello and welcome to this week's platform meeting. Let me put the meeting notes in the channel. All right, and let's dig right in. So two things for Buddy Up. We are starting with LTN next week. And as I mentioned last week, RTL is going to be necessary. Luckily, we will probably get RTL support, not probably, we will get RTL support or development support for RTL if necessary. And the Firefox OS team is paying for that. So we wouldn't have to do much for it. There is an extra team that only does RTL, and they're going to do it for all of the Firefox OS apps for Firefox OS 2.5. So if we will just need to find the issues. They don't have QA, but we have community QA for this. So this is in the works. Yep. Thank you, Mike, for adding that. Then the other thing I have here for the roundtable is, oh yeah, by the way, if there are any questions about that, let me know. So we will see more about this week and next week. Next week and the week after, as LTN is being rolled out for Buddy Up. Then we have the SUMO exit survey. Today I talked to the foundation metrics lead about our exit survey, and if we reviewed the exit survey together. His feedback was extremely positive. I was actually trying to find out if there is anything that we can improve, and there is, but this is his words were, this is exemplary. He will use this as an example for other teams that he's going to talk to about collecting similar data. So I thought that was really great. The work that the team did here is being recognized by others as well. So that made me really happy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So somebody put in templates here. I have that in a specific bug discussion. So I'll get to that soon. Let's have a quick look at the roadmap. The first thing is unified ask a question page. That's still going on in the current sprint, and hopefully will be finished by the next sprint. So that's the works.
And also, the first steps of this are now deployed on stage. I'll put a link in here.
Mm-hmm.
So this can ask questions, and but it has a few problems still. Actually, it has quite a few problems still, but still pretty interesting to me.
So Michael and Rehan are working on this together now. This is our highest priority to get in. All right. Hopefully more. Yeah, I'll give that a try as well, and hopefully we can talk more about this next week. And once this is actually the pieces are landed, then we have in the current sprint, we will do an A/B test. So we will start sending people to this new version of the Ask a Question flow, and after that we will be able to see how it performs compared to the old one. Then we have the mobile article page. So Joni was working on prioritizing the user stories. I'll have a meeting with Joni right after this to go over them. So the next step there would be after the prioritization to get a guesstimate for those things. So Mike, we will be in touch about that. After that, the optimized product landing page. So there the next step was to get it into Optimize Me. Joni, I'm not sure if you already had the time to do that.
No, I haven't finished it yet, but it's in progress.
All right. So as soon as that is done, then the next step for me is to connect it to Google Analytics, so we can actually see the results of the five different options. Three. We eliminated two of them. So those options will then be tested. And I think by next week we will also have enough data from the exit survey to actually prioritize those articles that we want to highlight.
I have a question about that, actually, Kadir. So I guess we can talk about it at our one-on-one, but Can I set it up without the articles and then add the articles later? Okay.
Well, absolutely. The thing is just that without the articles, we won't know exactly what to prioritize, so the outcome won't be as good as, hopefully, with the feedback from the exit survey. But we can totally already set that up without those results.
Thanks.
Sure thing. All right. Then the last piece, so there is no movement on the project plan yet. I hope to add more on that actually in 2 weeks from now. So that's our current state of the roadmap. We are still in the first month of this quarter. And I think it's going quite well. Any questions about this or any feedback? If not, one last thing, the specific bug discussion. I have one item here. So this is templates. Mike, last time we spoke, there were only like 9 templates or so left in that category that were broken. Unfortunately, I couldn't delete them. Some of them were 404ing, and others were actually creating server errors when I tried to delete them. I think you wanted to have a quick look at that. I'm not sure what the status is. Can you give us an update?
I haven't been able to look at those. However, they, since there are so few and they're like odd cases, I've gone ahead with the code review for the code change for this. That's in code review today. There's a few issues to fix with it, and I hope that we'll get it landed by the end of the day.
All right.
Otherwise, it will have to wait till next week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll have a quick look if anything was added in the meantime, and let you know. Michal, I will let you know actually about that. So Mike, I might actually I'll find a follow-up, but to look at those odd cases and why we can't delete them and why they are creating server errors.
Yeah.
But it's not a high priority then. Cool. Let me update that here.
Updating, I just want to say, great to see you, Michael. The other Michael. We have too many Michaels in the room. But it's great to see you.
Michael. Oh, of course. Yes. Hey.
No, there's so many windows. Like it's kind of. I just kind of went to the guest list. Like, ooh, okay, yay, awesome, great to have you here.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the last item on the agenda that we have today. And since people want to take part in the cantina, or Brantina, or how we are calling it now, I wanted to keep this short. But if you have any follow-up questions or anything else that we need to discuss, now is the time to bring it up. And if not, I wish you all a great week, and I'll see you all again next week. Take care, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Joni?